गोद में मणि कुंभित स्थान
Right next to Mother
ये सारा का सारा पर्वत
This whole hill is
स्मरण करता है परमात्मा का शक्ति से अति से परमात्मा ने सभी परमात्मा
Hare Krishna, by the grace of my spiritual master, Srila Prabhupada, and our previous acharyas, I find myself at this moment on the banks of Mother Ganges. I've come with a wonderful group of devotees, a small group of devotees. We're planning to organize a festival up here in Rishikesh in March. That's the reason we've come here, but I think that Krishna's brought us here. Mother Ganges has brought us here. Otherwise, I can't understand our good fortune in being here on the banks of the sacred river. As we all know, this river, the origins of this river are the spiritual world. The pastime is there in the Srimad Bhagavatam, where Lord Vamanadev, he put his third step into the sky and it pierced the coverings of the universe, and the water of the spiritual world cascaded in through the heavenly planets, down here through the earth planet, and then even it goes down. Ganga Ma is so merciful, it goes down to the lower planetary systems. This is how it's described. Of course, an ordinary person, a materialistic person who just thinks with logic and reasoning, they'll say, how is that possible? It's just melted ice from the mountains. But actually no. To understand this transcendental subject matter, one has to practice transcendence. Only when the senses are purified can one understand things of a spiritual nature. And if we can't realize it immediately, then we have to hear from Guru, Shastra and Sadhu, and they will enlighten us as to what is reality, what is truth. Many spiritual seekers come here because since the beginning of time, this has been Rishikesh. This has been a place where Rishis and yogis and mystics and tyagis, this is their abode. We're Brajavasis, or Mayapurvasis, because we're followers of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and we want to have eternal residence in Vrindavan, but anything that will facilitate our purification on the road home to Shiva and Vrindavan Dham, we embrace that. So Mother Ganges, she's so merciful. Just by bathing in this water, you become free from all sinful reactions from millions and billions of lifetimes. Those anarthas are washed away by Mother Ganges' mercy. So persons who have for whatever reason are attracted to India, to yoga, to meditation in particular, they come here. And rightfully so, because this place is, well, to begin with, you could say it's in the mode of goodness. It's the foothills of the Himalayan mountains. It's very peaceful, it's very quiet. What you hear is the birds singing, you hear the wind going through the trees, you hear the sounds of the Ganges. This is the mode of goodness. Yoga ultimately is meant to be practiced in such an environment, as Krishna says, because one can focus. So through the eons of time, saintly persons have come here. They've lived a life of austerity, most often solitude, as explained, when Krishna explains what is yoga in the Bhagavad Gita. There's many caves here. There's still wild animals. As we were driving in, there were signs, don't get out of your car and wander through the forest. There's tigers here. There's been incidences where people have been attacked by tigers. But my point is that it's the forest. Like they say that man created the cities, but God created the country. So this is one place that you can come close to God. You can sit in this very sattvic environment. Of course, we know it's more than sattvic, it's Suddha Sattva, it's transcendental. If only because Mother Ganges passes through here. And so many saints have come, so many yogis have become enlightened here. So Western people come here hearing about that. They want to come here and experience enlightenment. And we've come also because our dear Bhaktivinoda Thakur has said that from time to time a devotee should go to a solitary place and just chant. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We're practitioners of Bhakti Yoga, and this process is so simple and sublime that one can become perfected outside of this environment, even in the vicious Kali Yuga cities. One has become enlightened just by chanting Hare Krishna, because in this age, it's the Yuga Dharma. That's what you're supposed to do if you want to become spiritually enlightened. You just chant Hare Krishna and serve the holy name by sharing the holy name with those who don't yet know the glories of the holy name. Then so much mercy comes. But still, we're busy, and sometimes, one can become distracted in the cities of Kali Yuga, and the body can become full of the toxic fumes, and you need a break. So we come here. And in this environment, we chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Lord Krishna has arranged these places. In the material world, Krishna says, Dukkalayam Shashvatam, it's a temporary place full of so many miseries. It's a struggle for existence, the human race. But Lord Krishna, by his presence and by the presence of his representatives, the sadhus, the rishis, the acharyas, he's created spiritual oases. An oasis is like in a desert, a dry desert, very hot. Sometimes you find bodies of water with palm trees around them, cool, refreshing water. It's called an oasis. So Rishikesh and places like this all over India, they are spiritual oases where any class of transcendentalists can come and refresh himself in the spiritual atmosphere, and then go back to the cities. People go back to the cities to work, we go back to the cities to preach. But Rishikesh is also very valuable for us. So following in that mood of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, to go to some place, solitary place, and chant Hare Krishna, what better place to chant next to Mother Ganges? We get a little tired, we take a bath, we drink the water. Perfect. This is the beauty of India. This is the glory of India. This is the real glory of India, these spiritual holy places. So again, we've not come just for ourselves, but we're representatives of Srila Prabhupada. He came here during the last month or two before he departed this world. He came here, he took a boat down the Ganges River, he lived in a home just on the shore here. So we're following in the footsteps of our spiritual master, making plans for the month of March to welcome all the spiritual seekers who come here. We'll be chanting Hare Krishna in the streets, giving out invitations, inviting them to come and perform the Mahayagya, the Sankirtan Yagya, chanting Hare Krishna, along with such kirtaneers as Bhattahari and Sri Prahlad and Gauravani Prabhu and many others. We're going to bring them all together. Big feast at night. And so we've come here for multi-purposes. Again, I think it's Mother Ganges who's brought us here. There's many reasons we've come, but only by her mercy can come one can come and stay in this transcendental abode. So happy to share with all of you our new experience here. We were in Europe for 3 months. We were in Vrindavan for 1 week, and now we're here for 4 or 5 days on the banks of Mother Ganges. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.
With